Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. It is I, Captain Stephen X, and today, chums, I have an ideas video for you in viewer world. Heck yes. Now, all of these ideas are quality of life improvement ideas. So my first quality of life improvement idea, I can show you right here up on my Fretier. If I go over to my Managed Fleet console and pick up one of my frigates, you're going to see that my frigates are multiple colours. These ones are lovely. I like these. They're red and white and black, and they fit my colour scheme. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, and that one does too. I was hoping to pick a random one. You can actually just flick between all of them. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Freaking idiot. Right, okay. Well, I've found myself a white and yellow and black one here, but it wouldn't be nice to be able to apply the colours that you have unlocked for your Fretier onto your frigates. Heck yes. So yeah, any colours that you unlocked for your freighter, you can simply apply the colour schemes to your frigates. That'd be nice, or even a bulk colour change. That'd be nice. I mean, who wants multicoloured frigates? Not I. I'm OCD when it comes to colour, chums. So yeah, that's my idea. That's the first idea. And that's kind of what all of my ideas are going to be a bit like, chums. So it's using existing elements to improve life improvements. So there we go, execute the Monday. Boom. Right, now I'm landing on one of my frigates, and you can see here we've got Analyst Entity Apilio, or whatever his name was. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to head on in, and we're going to go and look for this little chap. You know, because these things have crews, apparently, especially when you're trying to purchase them. It tells you all sorts about the crew. But yeah, there's no crew in here. Doesn't matter how often you come back or what time of day, there's no crew. And you can't get onto the bridge, you can't go into the engine rooms. They just don't frickin' exist. There's no crew here. But it would be nice, for immersion's sake, yeah, to have a crew. Frick yes it would. I would like a crew. Cool. Right, so the next thing is Cronus. Handing into food to Cronus one at a time is a frickin' chore and a half. I've nearly fell asleep doing this, chums. I've started to doze off. My eyes became sleepy. I'm thinking we just interact with this yellow box that's in front of him, and you get the option to stow away all of your food items in bulk, but he's going to give you maybe 40% less than he would normally. Something like that. Quite a big penalty for handing it all in at once. I can deal with that. Be freaking mind-blowing, in fact, chums. Yeah, that'd save a heck of a lot of boring, tedious interactions with him. Another Nexus improvement would be for the actual Nexus missions console. I would like to be able to have matchmaking applied, or to set up a group and have a private lobby. I often play with free friends, and if there's somebody holding up a mission, we can't do that mission because, yeah, we're forced to leave the group and stuff. So what's the point in setting up a group? We need private lobbies for sure. Another thing that I would love to see is the ability to turn on cinematic camera mode when you're in solo play. At the moment, I'm in the Nexus and we've got networking on, and yes, you can see all the animations still work. There you go, you can see he's got a lovely little ship hologram rotating in his hand, stuff like that. I would like to be able to turn on cinematic mode, just like this, but in solo play, so everything still moves, so you can get some sort of decent cinematics of creatures in their wild habitat. That'd be frickin' ace. Yeah, animations, it's cinematic, camera mode, that'd be lovely jubbly. Coolio. Next up, I would love to rock and roll as an alien life form, but as you can see here, I am talking, yet my mouth is not moving. I would love it if you could synchronize the lip movements to the actual creature. You see how it just opens just real quickly there? To the mic. So every time a mic is used, just run the animation of the mouth opening and closing. And yeah, I might play as an alien laughy form then. Okay, well, another one that I would love to see is a filter applied to when you're flying around in your ships. Much like the galactic map, how you can filter on things. I'd like to be able to filter onto other ship markers or players, missions, waypoints, or bases or comms balls, or maybe even beacons, you know? And be able to shuffle between them, just to clear up clutter on screens in hub areas. I'm down at a base now, chums, so base ideas. I would love to see it that if you went and interacted with your warrior or your weapons merchant or whatever this guy is down here, your multi-tool dude, if you interact with him, it would be nice if you could stow away multi-tools and actually have 4 multi-tools at base. I mean, there's 4 on the wall behind him. And then perhaps you can pick out a different multi-tool, have 3 on your person still, but have additional 4 back at base. And it'd be nice if you could interact with that terminal next to him and actually recolor parts of your multi-tool. I mean, that screen next to him shows it highlighting different parts of the multi-tool. It'd be freaking ace to apply decals to your multi-tool and also recolor your multi-tool at this actual agent and stow away multi-tools that are not in use or you don't wish to use anymore. So yeah, 3 on your person, as well as 4 back at base, giving you a total of 7 multi-tools. Yeah, that's right, that's the right math. Awesome, but yeah, being able to change your colour there would be frickin' ace as well, chums. Heck yes! At the moment we can't change the colour of multi-tools or ships, which brings us on to ships at the moment, or frigates. But yeah, down at the actual archive stations, chums, on the actual landing pads, we've got some pretty gnarly terminals. Terminals that are much bigger than anywhere else in the verse. Also, we've got these lovely great big cranes that are here at the archives. I think in time, chums, if we are to be given ship customization, at the archives I think would be the best place to actually bring it into the verse because it looks in keeping already. But these consoles are far bigger than any of the other consoles at landing pads that we have to date. So I'm thinking maybe you call your ship into one of these landing pads, and then once your ship has landed, you can then recolor your ship, much like we can with our actual exocrafts. Look at that. You see the terminal actually popped up out of the ground a bit there, and it's turned green, as if we can interact with it and do something new. But no, we just get the same functions. It'd be nice to get a new function once you've got your ship on the landing pad to be able to customize it in some way, shape or form. Heck yes. I mean, even if it is just as simple as changing the colour, just like you can with our actual exocrafts right now, chums, and apply a couple of decals. That'd be frickin' ace. Right, another thing for bases is I'm thinking, say if I wanted to turn this R2-D2 base into my hub. Imagine I found a decent planet and I want to actually register this with the Galactic Atlas and all sorts of other shenanigans. I think if we pay a sum of Quicksilver or even real life currency, we could actually create our own hub base, just 1 per person or something like that, so we can establish a hub marker. That'd be freaking awesome. Another thing I would like to see is all the glyphs as decals, so we can stick the glyphs on the actual walls of our base and then maybe put in coordinates as well, because we've got all the numbers. We just need a plus, a minus sign, and something that we can use as some sort of decimal point. I tend to use the Atlas or one of the other decals. But yeah, you could actually key in all the sorts of codes for, you know, locational codes on the planet. So if you wanted to send somebody to a crashed ship, you could just put the actual code on the wall as well as the glyph coordinates. It'd be frickin' ace. Or send them to another base, like a sister base. So if you are doing something, you know, like an idiom farm, where you've got to go to 3 different bases, you could put all the locations on the wall. It could work really nicely. But I'm also thinking what could be cool is if you are sending people to actual coordinates on a planet, yeah, it could be to a crashed ship, but why not have player chests? I think player chests would be frickin' sweet. So it's a removable tech piece. So if I went into, say, removable tech at the moment, it'd be awesome if on this actual menu we had a crate, a chest, a giant chest that we could place, a bit like the ones that you find at the ancient ruins, and perhaps you can put up to 3 items inside of that chest for players to find. So yeah, that'd be freaking awesome. Maybe it pops up with an actual marker for the chest when you're about, 200 U's away or something like that. But then you could bury it using your actual multi-tool. I mean, at the moment, I've just put I put a little refiner in there, but there we go. But then you can rebury it, and then somebody can come along and find it, dig it up, and be super chilled and happy. I mean, I put Walker Brains in that image, and also Stasas Davases. So somebody's going to be a happy bunny. Heck yes, hope you like these ideas, people. Right. So, people, they're all my quality of life improvement ideas. Simple ideas that I think would make a massive, great big difference. Almost like a Synthesis version 2 update, if you like, people. Yeah, because Synthesis gave us ship scrapping. I think this would be just as useful. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please put them in the comments. I'll be sending this video over to the Zendesk. Until next time, people, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. I want to say a massive, great big thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you to my backers over on Patreon and on YouTube membership. If you do want to support this channel, you could just not skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or stay with Captain Steve a little bit longer and hit something on this screen. Heck yes, and there's also merch on this screen now. Awesome!